Hey everybody, this is Josh Suth, aka AskJoshy on YouTube, and here we have another game between Sheth of Root Gaming and Ace of Team Panda over in China. He is playing on the North American server in a show match against Sheth as part of the ITL number 9 IC Cup TV League. Check it out on iccup.com and or teamliquid.net for more information. But this is the fourth game of the series, and we've seen a lot of cool play out of Ace. The Chinese Protoss player is very, very good. He's been dominating all the cross-country events against Korea and against Europe. Ace, very, very good player, and he is a practice partner with Root Gaming. Team Panda and Root Gaming play against each other over on the North American server a lot for practice so that they can exchange ideas. And basically, they can observe each other's play style, which I think is awesome. So here we have Ace. What maps did we play already? Metalopolis. Okay, that's why I saw this before. This forward pylon off down the main, and now he's going to build a gateway. We've seen him he's been building these hooks with gateway, forge, cannon, and then eventually a cybernetics core or another gateway, where he just covers this whole area and then eventually gets sentries to finish blocking off the wall, and that's really cool. I really like that play. But I think it's really defensive when you start out, and it has a decent transition when you get enough warp gates up and that second nexus pumping away. But Sheth getting the spawning pool first this time. We've seen him do various builds already this series, but getting the spawning pool and extractor right away, I can only expect at this point to see speed upgrades for Zerglings, maybe not an Evo chamber for +1 melee attacks, and possibility of banelings. He doesn't seem to like roach play very much since the patch made them 2 food instead of just 1. Ace actually, wow, going for the very long rally point over to the natural expansion area of Sheth with his first couple zealots, and he cancels it. Okay, he did that before, but chrono boosting zealots, getting this early deflection against any kind of speedling attack that Sheth is able to come up with. And still, I'm going to keep the production tab up. He's sending 4 lings right away. As far as I can tell, he's sending them well, he sent them to the natural just as guard dogs. It's okay. I thought he was going to go all the way across the map, but he's cranking out lings here. I have to imagine Zergling speed, there it is, and at this rate, it really seems like he pulled his drones off of gas after getting enough for Zergling speed, so he's just going to continue pumping away on lings and getting enough minerals for his natural expansion. There it goes. And now it's up to Sheth to decide whether he wants to get banelings or an evolution chamber to get these Zerglings even more use. Ace building pylons kind of all over his base. He's getting his nexus up now like we kind of expected. Oh, he's going for the narrow choke and not like this long hook over by his gas. So actually would have been kind of cool to see like cannons, pylons, and buildings stutter stepped, kind of like a diagonal line here. Instead he's just going to go for this very narrow choke here, and he's getting his forge there, so we can probably expect to see a couple of cannons because Sheth has been sticking to his lings into mid-game for the last couple of matches, and you know, Ace needs to be prepared for it. And there comes that first photon cannon and a second pylon. Always love to see multiple pylons powering the same building so Sheth can't just see it and be like, oh, pylon, GG. But Sheth now arrives. He sees 5 zealots already for Ace. Good job by Ace to just continue cranking out zealots with his chrono boost. And he's able to slip by. Zergling speed finishes at perfect time. He's going to be able to kill several probes if he's going to get surrounded by these 6 zealots, but he snuck them into the main as well. He's going to be able to get at least this one, and he's going to chase off all the rest. So Ace is mining very heavily interrupted right now. All these lings are trying to take out the nexus. I guess that's as good a target as any, but he's going to continue bouncing around the base. He will be able to take this pylon off if he doesn't freak out at the zealots. Now he does freak out at the zealots. He's not even going to try to combat them, as these speedlings are just way faster than the zealots. It looks like he is going to wall off completely. I believe that's Zergling tight, what he's doing there. Try and rotate view. Yeah, no way any units are getting past that. And if I'm wrong, then pretend I never said this, but it looks like no units are going to be able to get in or out. You know, Sheth's still just harassing with these speedlings. I'm not paying any attention to his tech. I'm going to go back now just to make sure I don't miss anything. It looks like, no, he has not built an Evo chamber or a Baneling nest, so he's going to keep taking shots at this Nexus, microing around. These Zealots are never going to catch him. Ace is going to try and drop a pylon here to slow him down on this ring around the rosy, but oh no, now his probes are prone. Looks like his wall off is completed, but that one cannon, Sheth is not going to be getting any units in for a long time now. Ace may or may not cancel this pylon as an attempt to just keep these Zerglings moving, and he is going to get another probe kill and another probe kill. That pylon actually looked like it was a little detrimental to Ace because the Zerglings just stream right through and the Zealots are so slow, and having to have them single file through this choke is not helping anything. So Ace finally realizing that circles can go either direction and backing his Zealots up. All these probes are dying. You know, Sheth is getting his money's worth with these lings. You know, nothing going up down at the natural, but he's going to continue just wailing on probes this whole time, and finally down to just one ling. He has 2 kills of his own. He's a very special ling. He is a predator, and he's going to be finally slaughtered by this Zealot, this Disciple Zealot with 3 Zergling kills. But while that was going on, I mean, Sheth was basically just uninterrupted mining the entire time. His lair is done. His Evo chamber is up. He's got a mess more speedlings. It's going to take him a while to break through this wall. The forge is actually the building with the least HP, but this cannon is obviously in range, so he is not going to be able to slip through. Thank goodness I said all that stuff earlier about him not being able to get through. And 2 more gateways coming in for Ace now. He's been strained this whole match, stressed out by all these speedlings in his probe line, trying to ring around the rosy and get them the hell out of there. Sheth running on 4 gas now, has his Hydralisk den done. Would not be surprised to see Hydralisk range any day now. Oh, he doesn't have the gas. It's going to be a while. So instead he's building a Spire as well. Looks like he doesn't know which tech he really wants to stick to yet. I think he built the Hydralisk den before he saw this complete wall off, so maybe he was going to switch to Mutas and just do a sort of harass. What is going on here? Ace, you sneaky man. You are building 6 gateways right here to add on to the 1 he's already got. He's building a sentry there. Looks like he's going to have a huge mix of tier 1. Who needs robo-bays and stargates when you can just have 7 gateways do all your work for you? That's just crazy. And Sheth has cleared out the high yield mineral rocks and is already going to get this drone here to start building away on that. He's got his overlord in a great position here, going to be able to see if and when. What happened? He killed his own gateway. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to be walled in forever, so that makes sense. But the Speedling's checking all the expansions. He does not want Ace to get any bases without him knowing, as Sheth is soon going to be running on 4 bases. Advantage Sheth at the moment. He's getting a 2nd Evo chamber. He's upgrading Hydra damage and range. Does not have any unit. Oh, he's 5 Mutalisks coming out of the Spire, so we're going to see a mix, oh my goodness, of Mutalisks and Hydralisks. That's just going to be nasty for Ace to have to deal with. Mutalisks obviously going to be able to work around any force fields that. Oh, Sheth's overlord speed finishes at just a weird time, and he's not even trying to pursue it. This is killing me here. I'm casting hours and hours every night, but I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. And that overlord is going to splatter. These 5 Mutalisks of Sheth are going to run on in to this warp gate jamboree over here and try to start taking out some probes. Oh, and he very quickly kills a probe there. He's going to be attacked by these stalkers and sentries. He needs to just get out of there, head back to the main, try and get some easy probe kills. There's only 1 cannon in the line there, and now 2 more going up, of course. And Mutalisks, this may be the only time he even uses Mutalisks the entire game. But if he can keep Ace on his toes, it will all be worth it. And it looks like, yes, there is a